So here's a planter I built, primarily for my onions, but once those are done in hopefully July, I'll be planting other things throughout the season. Yeah, so it's around 10.5 feet long. I basically took 12-inch decking boards. This is actually brown pressure treated. It's kind of a newer product. Yeah, it looks a little more ornamental than the green stuff. So I did that. I was at the store. I didn't really want to use my saw when I got home, so I just got them to cut 18 inches off each 12-footer. So that's what I used for the ends. Yeah, and then I just tightened it up with a 2x4 on each corner. And I used a bunch of deck screws, and yeah, I think it's looking really good. It's pretty sturdy. And that's going to be my garden bed for the onions. Now normally I would line the bottom with newspaper or cardboard. I had some put away, and someone took them and recycled them. So instead of being recycled in my garden, they're going to be recycled elsewhere, at least I hope. But really I haven't had a problem before just throwing soil on top of grass. As long as you have more than 3 or 4 inches, the grass isn't really going to peak up. At least I've never had a problem with it. So this is what I got from my gardening center. It's kind of a specialty store. This is a vermiculite, the horticultural grade. It's important that horticultural grade, because that means it's meant for gardening. Also got some peat moss for my mix. Some cheap garden soil that's $1 today at Home Depot. And I got some very nice quality compost. This was about $9 a bag. I'm using this to amend things. I'm also going to be primarily using my own compost I made, but I think you can never have enough, so I want to add a little extra to what I had. Plus it probably has a little bit of a different nutrient profile. So here's a look at my planter now that I've mixed up all the soil. It's a mix of vermiculite, garden soil, compost, and peat moss. I'm just going to top it up a little bit more. I'm going to add some compost, and that'll be it. I'm going to let it settle too for a few days, and I'll be adding the onions once I have some better overnight temperatures that are not going to get too cold. I know the onions can take it, but I just don't want to risk it when I've been growing them for so long. So that's it, and I think the next time you'll be seeing the onions, they'll be growing in here. Have a good one.